Hey guys, welcome back to the Book Nook Corner. It's Courtney. I'm excited about today's video because it's one that I've been trying to kind of plan and think of for quite a while now. And I thought that people would find it interesting just because I find stuff like this interesting. If you love e-readers, you will love this video. Today's video is, of course, things that I wish e-readers had that they don't, and that they should implement, and that they should put into our devices that we pay so much money for and love and use every day. Some of these are a little bit superficial or nitpicky, but they're things that I've just thought of as I was reading, and things that I just would really like to see kind of put into these e-readers that we, like I said, use and read every day. So I would have to say my number one, and one that I would like to see the most, whenever I check out a book on Kindle Unlimited or Kobo Plus, sometimes if I buy a bunch or check out more from Kindle Unlimited or Kobo Plus within, like a short amount of time, they kind of just get lost in your library and you have to kind of go through and really search and sift through all of the other books. I wish that there was just automatically a folder that was already kind of in your library that was just Kobo Plus or Kindle Unlimited specific. Clearly, as you're going through the library, it'll say on the top of the book Kindle Unlimited or beside it Kobo Plus, but you have to look for it. I wish that there was just a automatic folder that it could go into. I realize that you could make one yourself and organize it yourself, but it's me we're talking about. And so I just wish that there was already a built-in folder for that it just automatically got put into, that you could click on and know that that was just Kindle Unlimited or Kobo Plus books. My next one obviously is that I wish all e-readers had buttons. There are many options out there as far as e-readers go that have options that you can buy. I clearly have 3 or 4 of said e-readers. I just kind of wish that there was the option. I know that they couldn't make here's a Kindle Paperwhite and you can add buttons or not have buttons. They can't really do that because the production cost of that would just be kind of unrealistic, but it just would be really cool if every e-reader just maybe automatically had them. I realize that some people don't like buttons, but you don't have to use them. You can still just, tap the side of the page, or some people have their little lazy girl sit and rot, clickers that they use. So it would be cool to just kind of already have built-in buttons because I love them. They are my favorite thing, and I wish every e-reader had them. Another option that I would love to see is that there was a charging brick. So some of my e-readers have came with a brick that you put in the wall. Some of them haven't. But when I say brick, I do mean, hold that thought, I mean something like this. So these are little cell phone charging bricks. I mean, you can charge anything off of this. You can charge your phone, your cell phone, your Kindle, your iPad, whatever. I wish that there was an option to kind of get one that was specific to the Kindle, that kind of came in a bundle, so that you always had a charger with you wherever you went that was specific to your little Kindle. I know that may not be realistic or sound right, but to me it does. The next thing that I would love to see involved with e-readers is that they had more bundles that you could buy on Amazon. So you got the e-reader, a case, a charger, and sticker pack or something. And I realize that they do kind of do things like this, but to me, it's not really discounted that much. So you still are kind of basically paying full price for each item. So I just wish that there was Kindle in a clear case, bundle, pack, discount, grouping, whatever you want to call it, for the things and the accessories that you want to use with your Kindle. The next thing I wish that they would implement into e-readers is that the ebooks were cheaper. So when I first started using e-readers 4 or 5 years ago, ebooks, especially kind of indie author or ones that were on Kindle Unlimited, were $1.99, $2.99. They were pretty affordable and it made sense. Now, some of the newer releases, especially traditionally published, they're $14 a piece, $14.99, $10.99, $9.99 for an ebook. And sometimes the paperback is only $1 more than the ebook. And I'm wait a minute here. How does this make sense? I realize that the authors still have to make their money. And I think that if statistics were shown, I bet you the bulk of people use e-readers actually and buy ebooks. I mean, I don't know. That's probably Not true. But I realized that I think that's why they're doing it, is because there are so many people that do read ebooks. So they're trying to still be able to make their money. But it just is ridiculous because a lot of the draw to e-readers for people was so that they were spending less money on ebooks. And that's why they would get an e-reader, because they could have more books on it and be spending less money. And I feel like nowadays that isn't really always the case. And that just kind of blows my mind. So cheaper ebook prices, we need them. The last thing that I like to see added to ebooks is that there was a way to gift someone an ebook that you had already bought. So say there's an ebook that I buy and I don't really like it, it isn't for me, or I read it and I just know that I'm not gonna read it again or keep it, that I could like email it or send it to a friend. And I realized that then they would not be making as much money on their ebooks, but if I already spent the money, it's mine to do with what I want, just like a physical book would be. I could give said physical book to a person if I knew I didn't want it anymore or wanted to keep it. I wish you could do the same with an ebook, because you might have a friend that only reads ebooks or just bought a new Kindle or whatever, and you're like, hey, you would love this book. I don't want it anymore. I didn't like it or whatever, and you could just give it to them. So anyway, that's kind of some of my ideas, some things that I think would be really cool if they were implemented into e-readers, kind of specifically Kindle Paperwhites, just because that's what I mainly use and like. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. What are some ideas that you maybe have of things that you have noticed that you would like to see within your e-readers when you're using them? There are more. I feel like I have more on this list, but I just like couldn't think right at the moment when I was making the list. If I do, I can always just mention it again in another video, but I feel like these were kind of the ones that were the main top things that I would want in said e-reader. That is all for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out all of my links, all of my book clubs and discords down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are awesome little peoples, and I will see you next time.